Hello and welcome to Issues and Insights, the show that keeps you up to date on all the great things taking place in our community. I'm your host, Kendra Scott, and we're thrilled that you could join us today. We have all survived a very long, hard winter, and everyone's beginning to make their plans for spring and summer. As we come out of the pandemic, local festivities and events are being added to the calendar, which makes us all excited and gives us something to look forward to. The city of Vine Grove has always been known for having a wide variety of fun-filled events, festivals, and activities throughout the year, and we're excited to hear about their plans for 2021. Please welcome the Mayor of Vine Grove, the Honorable Pam Ogden. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking your time out to come and share with us about all exciting things going on in Vine Grove. Yay. Well, first of all, tell us just briefly how the city has survived the pandemic. Where are things going?
It's been a long year, but it's been a long year for everybody.
Right.
So we've changed some things around. We're still careful, and we've been very lucky. We didn't lose anybody, and we've really not had a lot of people that have had it. But like I said, we've tried to be respectful of each other, and it's been a hard year. But we made it. A lot of people have made it. We've tried to help out as much as we can, but it's definitely been a rough year on everybody.
It is. So. Well, because we were all used to having all those events and festivities, and so you found different ways to do things, and so I'm glad that now we're back in 2021, fresh slate, lots of new ideas, lots of opportunities to do new stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about, you've got so many events coming up, but let's talk about the Artisan Craft Market. This is something new.
It is.
I love the idea. Tell us all about it and how the idea actually came about.
We were talking about doing autumn days, and you know me, I'm always trying to think out of the box. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we do some small events instead of doing one large event? That way, we don't have to worry about everybody being together. Because in September, who knows what's going to be going on?
True.
So, and I didn't want to have to cancel like I did last year. We had to cancel a lot of stuff, and I didn't want to have to do that. So I thought, you know what? And I know a lot of the food trucks, a lot of the small business, they've all been hit by this. No one has made any money in 2020. So I thought, you know what? Let's just do an Artisan Market. Invite everybody to the Optimus Park, which we've been working on. We've done a lot of work in Optimus Park. We want people to come out and see us.
Good.
And don't charge them. But also on the other side of it, I can't pay somebody to spend a lot of time organizing this. So in saying that morning between 8 and 9, the days we have the Artisan Market, you'll just come. And it'll be first come, first serve. We only have so many electrical spots. So whoever gets there first will get them.
Okay.
And then we can have food trucks. You can bring your small business. You can bring whatever you want to. You can advertise for whatever you want to. I mean, everybody's welcome. And we're not going to charge a dime for it. You just come out. We're doing 4 of those. So, and it'll be from 9 to 3. And I'm hoping we get some different stuff, some crafties, people that do paintings.
Yes.
That's I want some different stuff. People that sell. You can also bring out like your farmers market stuff, like your vegetables and stuff. I mean, hopefully there'll be a lot of people there. I know people are excited about it. I had a lot of messages. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the first one. To see how it's going to work. And like I said, normally you get charged, money to go to these events.
For free is remarkable.
And I mean, if you come, you don't sell anything, you haven't lost anything. And that's kind of the point behind it. I'm sure they're going to sell stuff because we've been advertising this like crazy. So they're going to sell. And hopefully that just gives them a little boost to get back into it. I know a lot of people said, forget it, I'm going to give this up. But hopefully it gives them that boost to get back into it. So
yeah, and there's so many people that are really talented and have crafts that they can share, and I think a lot of us miss going to those type of events and that setting. So the Optimus Park, perfect setting for it. And is it open to any business just in Vine Grove or any business?
Yes. Anywhere.
Countywide.
And you don't have to have a business license in Vine Grove. You're just going to come out that one day. Well, actually, there'll be 4 of them.
Yes.
You're just going to come out that day, set up. We're not going to ask you any questions. You can have a business in Louisville. I don't care. You can just come out. If you want to set up, you set up.
Okay.
And we're not going to ask you any questions. All we're going to do is ask you, you have to bring everything you need to set up. We're just going to ask you if you need electric or not, and then point you in a spot. And we're going to try to space everybody out where everybody feels comfortable. There won't be a lot of people together. And everybody's going to be in charge of themselves. So when they go out there, you do what you feel comfortable doing. If you feel comfortable, no mask, walking outside, enjoying the day, or if you feel comfortable with a mask on, you do that. You do whatever feels comfortable for you.
Very smart, very smart.
Yes.
I love that. Will there be a maximum number? Or are there only so many spots available?
There is only so many spots available for electric.
Okay.
For people who just have a table and they set up, we can put you wherever in the park. The park is large.
It is.
So we'll put you wherever we can. You can just set up, and like I said, there's so many electric spots, and we're welcoming food trucks.
Awesome.
You can come out there and eat, you know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've opened it up to whoever wants to come. And you know, it's probably one of the first ones that's going to happen around here. So I'm excited. I'm hoping we'll get a lot of people. It's hard when you try to do festivals and everybody else is doing them, and dates conflict and all that. So that's why we kind of went with earlier in the year instead of later in the year. So this is going to replace our autumn days. Now, I'm not saying autumn days won't come back.
Right.
But we're just not going to do it this year because I didn't want to take the chance of having to cancel. Because Autumn Days is a festival with a lot of people in one spot.
It's huge.
Yes. So
huge.
We'll do, and it has the parade. So we'll do that probably next year, start it back again. And we'll probably add these artisan markets too. So
yeah, well, that's great because you don't have to wait till autumn days. You can come out and enjoy this now because the first one
I'm
is
ready
in May, so we're ready. Everybody's ready to get out,
I'm ready.
do stuff and shop and eat and socialize. So that's going to be really, really exciting.
And we try to pick some dates that wouldn't be so hot. You know, like July and August is like our hottest months. So we went with May and June. And if it's raining, it's rain or shine. We're just gonna. If somebody shows up to set up, they want to set up, come on out.
Oh, sure.
We'll be there.
Pop-up tent.
Yeah, I mean, you know, however you want to do it, and that's why I said rain or shine. That way, people know to come. There will be people set up. I'm sure there's going to be some people that'll set up even it's raining.
Oh yeah, because you know how Kentucky is. It rains for 10 minutes and then it's over. So
exactly. So you don't want to miss the whole day just because it's sprinkling at 8 in the morning. So like I said, between 8 and 9 we'll be doing the setup, and then 9 o'clock it starts and it's over at 3.
Okay. And do folks need to fill out an application, a sign-up form? See, that makes it so
Nothing.
much easier
Show
for
up.
everyone. Just show up.
Show up. I'm not even going to ask you who you are. I'm just going to point you to a spot. You know, I mean, we might say hi to you, but other than that, we're just going to say, grab that spot.
Good morning, welcome, and there you go. Yeah. Set it up. We can't wait.
Because we don't want to put a lot of work into it because we're not charging anything. So, you know, and then it could be a cooler day and somebody doesn't want to come that day, don't come. You know, you don't have to call us and tell us, and you don't have to lose $50 either because we're not charging you. So, I think it's going to be great, and we might keep doing this. You know, I don't know. As long as it doesn't cost the city any time, effort, you know, we can do it for free.
Yes, so, I think that's awesome. And what's the date of the first one?
The first one's May 8th. It's a Saturday. All of them are on Saturdays.
Awesome.
So the first one's May 8th. The second one's May 22nd. We did every other weekend.
Perfect.
And then June 5th and then June 19th. So we did every other weekend. And then in July, we're having a large event. So we figured we're going to have a few events each month. So we just did 4. And we'll see how it goes.
And see how it goes. Good. Well, that was a perfect segue. So thank you very much for telling me
The
about what
next
you've
one.
got planned for July, because everybody wants to know that their fireworks displays and First Fridays and all that good stuff. So talk about July.
You know, actually last year, even though it was a pandemic and all this, we had a great fireworks show last year. And everybody came out to Optimus Park. Everybody sat in their cars. We really didn't have a lot of mingling, you know, and that was what we wanted because we were right in the middle of this pandemic then in July. And then a lot of people could see from their homes, so they were excited. So we used to do it downtown. Right. We are doing it at Optimus Park this time because it's easier. It's a bigger spot where they can set the fireworks off. We're going to do a bigger show this year.
Oh, okay.
And then we're also pairing it with the one and only First Friday that we're going to do this year.
Oh, okay.
The First Friday is kind of a confined area. It's downtown.
Right.
So we're going to do one. We're going to do July 2nd is the Friday.
Okay.
We will have the first Friday. I think it starts at 6, and it'll go to a 9. And then when it gets dark, about 9:40, 10. We will be setting off fireworks at the Optimus Park. So you can leave downtown, go to the Optimus Park, or you can be downtown, you can still see them.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of people that showed up last year. So, and I know we always try to be considerate of Ratcliffe and E-Town. I think JJ's having his Saturday, which is July 3rd, and then E-Town, I have theirs actually on July 4th.
Yes.
So we try to coincide and keep the dates to where you can go to any of them that you want to go to.
Yeah.
So.
Or all of them.
Or you can go to all of them.
I love fireworks, so I hit them all.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's a good thing about our friendship. You know, I called it JJ and Jeff, and I was like, "What day are you all doing fireworks this year?" And like the normal day, 3rd and 4th. I was like, "Okay, it works perfect. It's our first Friday."
Yes. Yes.
So, I'm excited about that. I'm hoping now that you will be charged for that one. Darren King is in charge of that one, and the city is helping with it. So she is charging for that, and we are going to only have so many vendors and only have so many food trucks.
Yes, because space really is limited.
It is. It's limited downtown, and and we don't want to put everybody on top of each other. So we're limiting that.
Yeah. Because normally, I've been to those, and there's like 5,000 people
Yes.
downtown, which is awesome,
and
but a little cozy.
It is. There's a lot of people, and like I said, if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to come. Or if you want to stay away from everybody, just stay away from it. And last year, or the year before, 19, my first show that I came in, we did one of the first Fridays, and we sold alcohol. A lot of people were timid about that. They were like, we don't need alcohol, blah, blah, blah. That was the biggest first Friday we ever had.
Wow.
Just so people can come out and have a cold drink. And
because it is hot in July.
Yes. And we're going to do that again this year. We're going to have an area that's going to be blocked off.
Okay.
We're going to have police there. We're going to have everybody watching what's
like
going
a little
on.
beer garden.
We didn't have any problems the first time. So that was my tester.
Yes.
And I get it. You don't have to have alcohol to have a good time, but some people want that. And we're not going to have mixed drinks. We'll just have beer and wine coolers. That's it. We'll sell them, and the city doesn't make any money off them. We sell them cheap. But it is something that we've offered that has worked out well in the past. I'm hoping it continues that way. If we start having problems, I won't do it.
Right.
Because I don't like problems, So if we have problems, then we won't do it. But until then, it has been a great addition to it. So
It adds to the atmosphere.
Yes.
And gives just one more option for folks.
Right.
Which is really nice.
For adults.
Yes.
And then we'll have a kid area. So kids don't have to, we're going to have it far enough apart that kids don't have to be around the alcohol. They could be over in their area. So, and if mom and dad want to come over and get a drink, they can. We just won't have kids in that area.
Right.
So
The kids will never know it's even there.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping.
They'll be playing and jumping and happy-go-lucky.
Yep, exactly.
Excuse me, doing their thing. So if folks want to get involved, they need to just contact Darren Rose King at the Blue Rose. Is that
At the Blue Rose, yes, that's correct.
Which is right downtown, of course. So, and that'll be July 2nd. So,
July 2nd. Yes.
Sorry that I'm a little froggy this morning. So, and of course, everybody knows Vine Grove is synonymous with parades.
Yes.
We love a parade, and Vine Grove loves a parade.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about what you have planned, since you said there won't be autumn days, but there will still be parades in Vine Grove this year for Halloween, and Christmas, and different things, Veterans Day maybe. So talk a little bit about the parade.
Now, Veterans Day we will do, just like we normally did. It killed me last year to cancel it.
I know. It hurt everyone.
It was hard. My dad passed away last year, and Veterans Day means a lot to me now. So it killed me to try to cancel that last year. But we are going to do it this year. Parade. We're going to do the ceremony. We're going to do everything.
Good.
So, and before I forget, speaking about veterans, last year we did flags downtown Vine Grove.
They were beautiful.
All the way for the graduates that couldn't walk last year. So this year I was like, you know what? They're going to have graduation this year, I think. And let's do something different. So we are doing flags that are honoring our fallen veterans, that are Memorial Day. We're going to have them out the entire month of May. And then you can do a flag by yourself. We're trying to do it so everybody can afford to do it. Yes. My dad, I've already got my flag. He's going to go up. He's going to have his photograph on there.
Awesome.
U.S. Army on there. And then it is only for soldiers who are not with us anymore.
Okay.
So, we're also going to do 2 on a thing. It won't have a picture, but it have both names. Then you can do 3.
Wow.
So it's all different price points. You can call the city and find out, everything on it. But we're going to hang those for the entire month of May, and then we're going to hang them next year. And we'll add to it if we don't have enough this year. We'll add to it next year, and we'll just hang them all.
Yes.
And then you can get the flag after we hang them this year and next year. You can take the flag home.
That's
and I'll probably put mine in my office.
Oh,
so,
sure.
They're durable. They'll hold up. So that's something I'm excited about.
Yes.
I can't wait for that. I think that's going to be really cool downtown.
Oh, you're going to be overwhelmed.
It's
with
just a
requests
memorial.
For that. Yeah.
It's just, and a lot of people have lost a lot of family lately. So to me, it's a way to honor them. If my dad was here, he'd be super excited because he loved the Army.
Yes, my dad too.
Yeah.
Army,
they
Army vet.
Yes, once they're an Army vet, they love the Army. Everything he wore, his hat, shirt, all of it.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. And then, so we started a different thing last year, and everybody loved it. So because we couldn't have everybody in a group together, we started some parades. We started a Halloween parade. We did a Christmas parade.
Love it.
The Halloween parade we're going to do again this year.
Good.
I think we're going to do it the Thursday, Friday before Halloween. We're going to break it up into 2 nights because last year we tried to do it in one night and we were out at 11 o'clock and kids were in bed. So we learned from last year. So we'll do 2 nights. We'll give out the route when we get closer to it.
Sure.
And we'll do like we did last year. We're all dressed up. The city employees, we're going to welcome people who own businesses that want to join us, and we're just going to throw candy out to the kids, and we'll go all through the city. We'll start from one end and go to the other end. And that worked out great. Everybody loved it. So, and then we're going to do our Christmas parade. The fire chief is kind of in charge of that one, and we do that. The Christmas one is with the fire truck.
I love it.
Last year we had elves, dancing elves.
Yes.
They were having fun. We had Santa Claus. We had Mrs. Claus.
Ooh, nice.
I know they're going to change it up some this year. It has music and lights. And, and they just took it as a challenge. Our firefighters are a great group. So they took it as a challenge.
Okay.
They've already talking about it this year, how they're going to change it up and how they're going to do it. I think they do theirs 4 nights.
Oh, wow.
And I went last year with them on every night. And I mean, there was adults dancing in the doorways, and I mean, it was good to see, especially after the year we had. So we're going to do that again this year.
Oh, I love it.
And that might be something we do every year.
Oh, I think
if I can talk them into it.
Yes.
So,
well, it sounds like they've got the spirit.
And our firefighters, except for the chief, are volunteer.
Wow.
So they don't get paid to do this, and they just love it.
They do.
So and they showed up. I mean, the truck was full of people. Awesome. So they love it. And then, we are not going to do Dickens this year. We are going to replace it with the Christmas parade. And, we'll see how that goes. We might bring Dickens back and change it up some. One other thing we're going to do, every year we do auction. We do the Christmas for the kids.
Yes.
We will continue that. Last year we didn't have an auction, and we made $15,000. We made more last year than we did the year before when we had it because people were in a giving mood.
Very generous.
Yes. And so we are going to have it this year.
Good.
We're going to put it together, and we will have the auction. And we will have that event. It's a chili. People come and have chili, and they auction the they buy things when they're there. There's a cake that goes for $2,500 every year. I mean, it's just crazy. But the money goes. And the bad thing last year, it was kind of sad because we had to give, we had to go have what we did last year was we had the kids and their mom or dad go to Walmart, pick out what they want, put it on layaway. We went and got the layaway, and then our police officers delivered it. I'm hoping this year the kids can go and intermingle with our police officers. Because,
they love to
kids nowadays, especially with everything that's been going on, they need to see what great guys these cops are.
Yes.
And we have some amazing police officers in Vine Grove. We have some good guys. Yeah. And they need to know that there's good cops.
That they're friends.
Yes. And as they grow up, they will have a friend and they can talk to them about, if they can't talk to their parents about something, they can always go to a police officer. I mean, that's kind of when my boys were growing up, I wanted them to be friendly with the cops. So if they had an issue, they would talk to them. I missed that last year with them, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that again this year.
Yeah.
And that's in November. So we've got a while. Hopefully this pandemic can be gone.
Right.
And we can get back to life. So
get that back on the
books. Wow. I'm excited. We have a lot of stuff going on.
You do have a lot going on. And of course, you're synonymous. You're known for the Bluegrass Festival.
Yes, yes. The Bluegrass Festival is going on this year. Now, that is not a city-sponsored event. We have it in the city, and we help the Bluegrass Festival committee, but that is not a city-sponsored event. So I don't even know who's coming. I know it's a huge event. It was big last year. They had it last year. And I mean, there's a lot of people there. They had them 6 feet apart. They had little squares. I mean, so I know they're going to be having that this year. And that's always the 4th weekend in September.
Yes, and that is huge. People come literally from around the country.
Come from everywhere. Yes,
Talk about an economic impact.
Yes, and that RVs are everywhere. I mean, it's just crazy the amount of people there. And I'm hoping we have beautiful weather, and we can actually have people out there for that this year that can intermingle. So,
well, you talked about you don't have an events coordinator on staff for the city. So, how are these events funded and organized and done so well?
I do a lot of it, and then I have a city clerk that helps me a lot, and then I have great employees. We have great people like the fire chief, the police chief. I say, hey, we're going to do this, and they're like, okay.
Sure.
Tell me how you want it done, and we'll do it. And I mean, that's how it goes. The Artisan Markets, we'll have a couple of employees out there that morning. Our public works guys are great. So I mean, we have a great everybody works great together. Everybody wants the best for Vine Grove. And, we want people in our city. We want you to come and see how great it is. Well, there's a lot of improvement that we need to make, but we're getting there. We're working that way.
Lots has been going on.
Yes, exactly. Lots been going on. We need to fix our city hall, but that's going to be a while. Everything's gone up in price.
Oh my gosh,
we're going to wait till it comes back down again, because we can't afford to pay premium prices. We have to wait a little while. So we'll get Vine Grove where it needs to be. I'm excited. It's a great town.
Oh, it is. It's Mayberry, as everybody always says.
Yes, it's Mayberry with a modern swing to it now.
There you go. Yes, you've come out of the 50s. Yes,
exactly.
That's for sure. So is there a need for sponsors for these events or for volunteers?
There is. For First Friday, we need help on that. We need help with the parades. You can join in and throw candy out. You can come out. And definitely we need help for Christmas for the kids. That is something that we need to raise about $15,000 every year, so we can pay for and the more we get, the more kids we sponsor and give money to. So there's a lot of families that have 4 and 5, 6 kids, and we'll take a whole family and sponsor them.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of money, because we do give them food too. We give them food, we give them clothes, and we give them toys.
Wow.
So, and for each one of those, we spend about $200 to $250. Per child.
That's wonderful.
So I think last year we did about 48 kids. So, I'd like to get it to 50, and then I'd like to get it to 75 if we can get that many people to help us.
Because the needs are great.
They are, especially now with the jobs, and it's hard to recover from a year of no money.
True.
Even though they might be working now, they're still trying to recover from 12 months of being down.
Exactly.
So it's hard. So.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for making that a little bit easier for families. And we know people do look forward to it. I look forward to it every year, the auction and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's great. So if folks want to sponsor, volunteer, get more information, what do they need to do? Where
they
do
can
they
call City Hall,
okay.
Vine Grove City Hall. Just Google it and call, and Dorothy will probably answer, and she'll tell you the information that you need to know. Now, the first Friday is Darren King, so you want to get a hold of her.
Yes.
And any other event that you're interested in, just call City Hall and we'll take care of you.
Very cool. And I think I've seen y'all on social. I know I've seen the Artisan a lot on social.
we do have a Vine Grove City page, and the Artisan Market is on that page. So if you need information, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. How do I get involved? Just show up. That's how you get involved. Just show up.
Just show up.
And I've shared it on my page. Some of our employees have shared it on their page. Some of my friends have shared it because they're excited.
Oh, yeah.
So you can definitely find it on my page, my personal page. But the Vine Grove City Hall, we will start sharing it more as we get closer to it also.
Of course. Yeah, people are excited.
Yes,
They're getting ready. How important is it for the city to host these events? What impact do you see from doing this for the community?
This is a lot of extra work, but we want people in our city. We want people to see we have friendly, nice people in our city.
Gosh, yeah.
And we have a great park, and we have a lot of work that we've done in the city, and we want people to come out and visit us. And we have some businesses downtown. We're working on getting some more. Some had fallen out during the pandemic.
Sure.
So we're rebuilding, and it's a great city. Come out, see us, enjoy our park. I go out there every day, and Rachel's Park playground is packed.
Yes.
I mean, it is packed. And we're working on putting sanitizing stations out because I know we're going to have Artisan and all that. So we'll have 5 or 6 of those in the park.
Oh, smart.
So everybody will have access to that. And but playground is it is packed every day. If it's beautiful, go to Vine Grove Optimus Park. I mean, it is packed.
Yes. I send a lot of people there because we get calls at the chamber office for playgrounds and activities for kids. And so we refer them to Rachel's Park all the time, and people come back and they're like, wow.
Yes.
It's amazing. It's a hidden treasure.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. I went out there yesterday, and people were running, people were walking their dogs, people were in the park, people were sitting sitting out in their cars, just socializing and walking. I mean, it was packed.
Nice.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
And she's got plans for expansion. I know she's thinking about adding some splash pads. And that
We're
sort
trying.
Of thing. How's that coming?
The splash pad has been rough trying to raise the money for it. So we need about $300,000 for that, and it's been hard. So I mean, if anybody wants to donate to that, we will take it, because that will be a free splash pad for everybody.
Yes.
Just like the playground's free. The city can't pay for something like that. So we have to get donations. Rachel's amazing. She's almost ready to graduate high school.
I can't believe it.
I know. I'm going to lose her.
She started out as like 9.
Yeah, and last year was really rough. She was like, what can we do? And I mean, people just didn't have the money to give.
Right.
And, we're hoping. I don't know that's going to happen. But it's kind of sad to think that we can't get it going. But life is a lot different now. But it'd be free for everybody. I mean, in the summertime when it's hot, go out there.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But we'll take the donations.
Yes.
Definitely.
It can be done. It can be
Rachel's
done.
amazing. That playground that she did, people will love that for many years.
Yes.
After she's hopefully out doing her wonderful job, whatever she's going to do, because she's amazing.
She's going to
amazing.
change the world. I mean, she already has, but as an adult, I can't wait to see the impact she's going to make. So I know with her determination and the generosity of people in the community that we live in, it will come to fruition. It will happen. So
I hope so. I've been praying about that. So we'll see. We don't have much raised yet, but we need 300,000. So. And like I said, it's free.
That's right.
It's going to be free. You can enjoy the playground, enjoy the splash pad.
Yes. And that's kind of the thing. I see them in other communities all across the state.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful, it will be a wonderful addition. So we'll get there.
Yeah, I hope so.
We will get there. So much stuff going on in Vine Grove. Oh my gosh. And people always think it's a quiet little town. Not really. Because you got a lot of stuff on the calendar.
I'm not a quiet person. So
that's what I like about you.
Yeah. I like to socialize. I like to see people. I like feedback. I like to hear what people want to change and what they're not happy with or what they love. That's me. And you can always get a hold of me. And tell me, if there's something you don't like, tell me.
Right.
I'll give you a reasoning that it's there, or I'll give you a reasoning that I can't remove it, or I'll do something about it. It just depends.
And people are good about that. They usually are pretty good about vocalizing their opinion, whether good, bad, or indifferent to you and to the council. So, which congratulations on your new council. And
thank you.
You got a new group that you're working with. So
we
good
do.
stuff.
Yes, we have 2 new ones on our council. So.
That's awesome. Girl power. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't thank you enough, and your council and the city, the staff, the volunteers, everyone that makes all these events possible. It gives us so much to look forward to, and you're right. It's just a wonderful opportunity to get out, engage, see people, old friends, new friends, have activities for our kids, and at no cost, which means a lot to so many because they can't afford a lot of expensive activities. So that's what community truly is, and Vine Grove embraces that. So thank you for all that you do and for making that happen. So we encourage everyone to check out the city website, to give City Hall a call. If you have questions, need more information, get those dates on your calendar so you can make plans to bring your family and friends to beautiful Vine Grove for the Artisan Fair and to be ready for Veterans Day, the Bluegrass Festival, Christmas Parade, Halloween Parade, all the fun stuff.
Yeah, we're going to see you every month.
First Friday. I know, we're going to see you every month. So, and I'm already planning July 2nd fireworks. Got it saved.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we know it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. So thank you for that and for all the time and preparation that you all put into it. So I'm looking forward to it in the first Artisan Fair.
I am too.
We'll be there. I love the name.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
All right.
So
we'll see you then.
Yeah.
So thank you all very much for joining us for this episode of Issues and Insights. I hope that you learned a lot. I know I did. And you'll make your plans to visit Vine Grove here very, very soon. Catch all these wonderful events. You won't be disappointed. On behalf of HCEC-TV, I'm Kendra Scott. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. And we'll see you in Vine Grove.